almost all of us watching right now have some or all of the hairs on our face, aka our facial hair, the beard, the mustache, whatever you want to call it, those hairs are going to be gray, white, or silver. And this might be just a few that are popping up. It might be where you now have some streaks, or the person that's watching going, Dan, all gray, all white, all silver. If not, your time is coming if you keep the beard. But these hairs are so unique. I recently covered beard hair color does matter and talked about all the differences, but specifically this genre of hair color, gray, white, silver, is the most interesting to me. It's so different. There's so many unique qualities to it. And I have two observations that I genuinely want to hear from you guys if you have experienced this or not. Have you noticed with gray, white, silver beard hairs that they shed more frequently and or they grow faster than the other hairs? Take a second if you could. You can pause it or keep listening. But if you could, please share your experiences and your thoughts down below. If it's something you've never thought of, you can just say that. You can start to think back, oh, or no, I have never experienced that. Or even watch over the next week or so and then report back. Because statistically, both of those things are true. Now, of course, there are exceptions to every rule. We're not going to discount anybody's experience. But generally speaking, gray, white, silver beard hairs are going to shed more frequently than any other color, whether it's brown, black, blonde, even red, which is more similar to these ones. Gray, white, silver do shed more frequently. So if you're in the shower, if you're going through your comb, if you start to see more of those white hairs, yeah, that checks out. Additionally, and this is almost counterintuitive, with so many things in bearding, it's like that doesn't quite make sense, such as if I'm losing 35 beard hairs a day, 50 beard hairs a day, and they have the white bulb at the end, it's natural shedding. How the heck do I keep a good, full, thick beard? I don't know. I can't wrap my head around that. Even when I start to do the numbers, I'm like, doesn't make sense. Well, it's growing back in, so I know, it just seems counterintuitive. Well, your gray hairs do shed more frequently, but they're also the fastest growers. If it sheds, we'll get into it. We'll get into it, guys, but a quick introduction. My name is Dan C. Bearded. I'm just a dude that loves talking about stuff that's related to beards. It interests me. I think about it. I talk about it. And so I have a channel where I share my thoughts. I share the research that I have read and found and just kind of make a place for the beard world to get involved in a conversation in a positive manner, in a constructive manner. We don't tear anybody down. We don't tell people that you're wrong and this and that. I just like having discussions. If you have different views and experiences, that's awesome. That's how we grow and get better. So if that rocks with your kind of mindset, please consider hitting the thumbs up and subscribing to the channel if you're not. Thank you if you already hit the thumbs up. An extra thank you if you're a returning subscriber. So the details. You do lose gray hairs more frequently. You do shed them more often. And the reason's very simple. The hair follicle, especially once your hair turns gray, white, or silver, slowly starts to shrink over time. When this shrinkage, hate that term, when this shrinkage happens, the growth phase, aka the anagen phase, also shortens its life cycle. So when you're growing this hair, it's going to get to completion, shed, and start over again much more frequently than the other hairs. So you are losing them. Is it a problem? No, absolutely not. Is this something I should be worried about with the density of my beard? Is it something I should be worried about with the health of my beard? No, absolutely not. You can slow this process with more testosterone as long as your body is receptive to that testosterone, but almost entirely it's just purely genetics. Now, stress and health and all that stuff we've covered a million times does matter, but it really comes down to genetics and it's not something that you should worry about. This is just kind of one of those videos that's like, oh, I do notice that. Interesting. I never thought about that. Yeah. Now, the second one, if you notice your gray hairs are kind of outliers, where maybe a section has about the same length and then the gray hairs are growing longer. The gray hairs like stick out more and are much more prominent than the other hairs. That is also true, especially in the transitional phase. especially when that hair is starting to lose its pigment and it's starting to not have that color that's generated, we really see that first, second, or third part of the growth where you have this new changing cycle. That is when it grows longer. Now, the reasons why behind that are a little bit less understood, but we do document it. We do notice it, and anybody out there right now is probably like, oh, I have had some rogue gray hairs. Oh my gosh, I have had some overachievers that were all white on my beard hair. That's real, and that does check out as well. Now, I find both of those facts wildly interesting about these gray hairs. The human body is just so mesmerizing to me. Why does that happen? Why does the follicle shrink? Is it some part of survival? Is it like your body's rerouting the nutrients? I don't know, but I love it, and it just fascinates me. Now, of course, gray hairs are oftentimes, they feel a little bit more coarse. They're a little bit harder to control, all the stuff we've covered before, but to wrap this up with a conclusion, I first want your thoughts and your experiences. Did you notice this? Is it different than yours? Was it a light bulb? Please share down below. And then additionally, is there anything else unique with gray hairs or beards in general that you're like, I keep noticing this? Am I crazy or is this real? These are videos that I really like to make, and I think we can make almost a little mini series on our observations. Is it fact? Is it fiction? In this case, it does check out, and it came from you guys giving these observations. So please keep them coming. What have you noticed about your beard, and can we look into it? Can we discuss it? Thank you guys so much for watching. I genuinely love this and appreciate all of you. My name's Dan C. Bearded. Can't wait to read the comments. Please stay bearded and stay positive.